Hello, welcome back. This is Richard Ramos again with Downline University. We're going over the RPM planning guide. What we're going to do now is we're going to dive right into step number 2. Step number 2, basically all that is know your upline. Okay, in the booklet here we have some spots in here that are all laid out for you to fill out who your personal sponsor is, who their sponsor is, and so forth. The reason you want to have this information is because a lot of these systems, regardless of what company you sign up with, most of the time they're only giving you the name, email address, and phone number of the person directly above you, the person that sponsored you, which is great. But the problem is, in this business, you get so many people that are jumping in really, really fast. Most of them don't know how to run a business. They've never ran a business before. So a lot of times they don't do any follow-up. So what happens is that most of the time you're only as good as the person directly above you. And if you don't know who's above them, if you don't know where to go in and plug in, a lot of times you're going to be on your own. You're going to try to figure out how the system works, or maybe you're trying to work with your sponsor, and maybe you went into the witness protection program. You can't get a hold of them, and so it's very important that you know who your upline is, because it's one of those things that we always tell people: if you're having a bad day, do not complain to your downline. Okay, if you're trying to figure something else and it's something else out on the system and it's just not working for you, don't complain to your downline. Okay, complain to your upline. Talk to them about your frustrations. The reason we say that is because if you start complaining to your downline, especially when you're fairly new in a company, most of these people, they're going to interpret it as signs of quitting, that you're thinking of maybe pulling away from the business. And it's really not fair to them, because you have to remember they came into the business for maybe similar reasons. Maybe they had a big enough why where they're just trying to make enough money to pay their mortgage, and they're struggling, and they really want to give it a go. So by you complaining to your downline, you can potentially shatter people's dreams. It could have been a person that had the potential of building a multi-million-dollar empire, and you blew it because you're complaining because you couldn't do something. Or maybe you're trying to do something, and you're not following the system, and that's why it's not working. And 9 out of 10 times, that's really what's going on here, is that most people are not following the system, and that's where they get frustrated. So anyway, that's step number 2. Make sure to plug into your upline. Like I said, talk to them, consult with them. They are there to help you. You have to remember, guys, in direct sales and network marketing, if you don't make any money, we don't make any money. So it's in our direct interest to help grow your business. Okay, so again, know who your upline is, don't complain to your downline, and I'll see you guys on the next chapter.